66 degrees, 68. Seems to be climbing pretty quick. Welcome back, everyone. I know it's been a little while since I posted a video. I've had some other things I've had to try to get done, but if you guys have been watching my videos, you know I spend a lot of time outside, and something that I've sort of fought with for many years is cold feet. And I've used the little toe heaters for years, and I decided I wanted something different. And it's not that I have a problem with my feet being cold while I'm working. I have a problem with it while I'm sitting still. So if I'm sitting in the deer blind or sitting in a tree stand, or if I'm sitting on the tractor plowing snow or whatever, my feet get cold because I'm not moving enough. So I was down to Cabela's the other day, and I thought I was gonna try to get some electric socks or battery powered socks. And of course, they didn't have my size. Well, they did in cotton, but I wanted wool, and they didn't have any. So I picked up these Action Heat insole, or heated insoles. So I figured that we're gonna try these things out. Now, I have not opened the package yet, but I figured that I'd sort of try to do a review on them and sort of see how they perform. Got a little remote control. Hopefully I don't lose this thing. Little accessory kit. Seems like they're packaged up pretty nice. Oh. Well, right there. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Alright, it's got a spot here where you can cut it for different sizes. Little block to plug in the wall. Little battery. And a cable. Well, that's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna read through this real quick, and then we'll get back to getting these things paired up to the remote. I had to move inside the barn. It was starting to rain on me. So to pair these to the remote, there is a little power button here. It says press and hold that for 5 seconds, and then press the M button, and then it's paired. And then you can go to low, medium, high. If you press and hold for 5 seconds, they'll turn off. Now we'll see if we got both of them to work. Both of them. Remote. Press and hold for 5. They both turn on. We'll put them on low. We'll let these things sort of warm up some. I do happen to have a temp gun, and we'll see if they warm up. It also says do not put them on high for more than 5 minutes because it could cause burns. Just so you know. And then I'm gonna end up cutting these things and put them in my boots. And we'll give them a try today, see how they work. So right now, with the temp gun back here by the battery, we're 38 degrees. Up here we're 43. So they seem to be working so far. We'll go ahead and put them on high. So I probably need to go charge these things before I get too carried away. Just that way I know that they're fully charged. So I'm gonna go get these things charged. If you're wondering about what boot that I'm gonna be putting these things in, I have these dry shod, real similar to a muck boot. I wear these most of the time just because they're sort of lightweight. I do have a pair of Baffin boots. It's just, those things are just so clumsy to wear around, especially trying to climb up in a tree stand. So I'm gonna go get these things cut and get them charging, and then I'll go out and try them out, see how they work. All right, I let these things charge for a little while, and they're not fully charged yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn them on with the handy dandy little remote here. And then I'm gonna turn them on high. We're gonna give them a little bit and try it with the temp gun, see how warm they get. Hopefully you guys can see this. Try to get everything lined up. So it's 53 degrees at the heel where the battery is. That's because I had them inside the house. If we go up here, where was it at? We're already at 66 degrees, 68. Seems to be climbing pretty quick. So I think these things might work out pretty well. Since I already have them trimmed, I'm gonna get them in my boots, and I'm gonna go out and go hunting, and hopefully here in a couple hours I'll get to try these things out and see if my toes stay warm. So I'm gonna give you my opinion of these heated insoles after sitting out here in the deer blind for 2 hours. My feet ended up getting cool, so I went ahead and turned them on and put it on medium. Let's see what the temperature is right now. As far as on the wall of the blind, it's like 28 degrees. I don't know what it says there. 29. I could feel some heat from them, but it wasn't like the toe warmers where it's super hot. So I decided I'll turn it on high. I've been sitting here, I don't know, about 10 minutes on high, and I don't think that they're hot enough to burn me. Maybe if it was 60 degrees outside, it'd be a little bit different. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull one out. We'll see what the temperature of it is. .90 degrees. Red LED's high. And just to change it, that's medium, that's low. Well, I don't think I did a really great job of trying to see how well these things work. So I went ahead, took them home, let them fully charge. And yesterday afternoon I went out to the blind, sat there for about an hour, and my feet were starting to get a little cold. So I went ahead and turned these insoles on. Within a few minutes I was able to feel a little bit of heat. Not anything, you know, like those little chemical heaters, but after sitting there with them on medium for, I don't know, about a half hour, I said, well, we'll just turn them on high and see if we can't, you know, get my feet to warm up. Had them on high for about 15 minutes. I could still feel some heat, but it just wasn't what I expected. So I grabbed my other meter, and I figured we'll turn these things on and see what kind of temperature we can get on medium here in the house, not outside. It was 34 degrees air temperature where I was sitting at in the blind yesterday. You can see they're on high, red is high. We'll put them on medium, and we'll let these things warm up just a little bit, and we'll use this meter to check and see what the temperature is here inside the house. And I did recharge these before doing this test. That way they're fully charged, there's no questions. So after about 6 minutes of the probe being in here, 118, I'm sorry. On medium it says it will get to 120 degrees, and we're pretty close. And this is degrees Fahrenheit. Go ahead and turn them on high. Supposed to get up to 140. Now, I'm doing this just to verify that these things are working as they say they are, or it says it's supposed to. But the real world feel, what you actually feel on your feet, that's probably going to vary a lot from person to person. And to be completely honest with me, they're not what I expected. I was expecting my feet to be warm, you know, 120, 140 degrees. It says supposed to go to 140 degrees on high. And my hand's been sitting on here the whole time, keeping these things sandwiched together at 125 degrees. I mean, I can feel there's some heat there, but it's not like, you know, I can't hold my hand on it. Well, after I was on medium heat, and they got up to about 118 degrees, turned them on high, I'm over 140 degrees, which it says on high it'll get to 140. I mean, and I can still feel some of the heat, but it's just not what I expected. So, am I going to keep these things? I'm actually going to see if I can take them back and get my money back, because it's not what I was expecting it to be. Anyway, that's my take on them. I'm not really pleased with them. Here it was 34 degrees, and that's not as cold as we get up here during deer season. And if I'm wanting to go sit in a tree stand late bow season, and here it's going to be 25 degrees outside, I don't think these are going to put out enough to keep my feet warm. So I guess it's back to multiple socks, toe heaters, until I find something else. Hopefully this will help somebody. Alright, you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching.